And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch swinging. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Safe.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Ripped to first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, and on the mound now, Randy Johnson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Oscar Charleston. There's a swing and a miss. Johnson. Measures 6 feet 10 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a two-seamer.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The left fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
One ball.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third. The
2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout.
Wow.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Ryan back to work. That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is it. The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. The 0-1. That's in there. One out, bases
No
empty.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. This is Willie Castro. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Bottom of the second.
Leading off
Now
for
here
Los
is
Angeles,
Bryce
the
Harper.
first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the
0-1's the
radar
count.
gun. That misses
Oh,
the
that's
zone,
out.
and 1-1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Francisco Lindor now at the plate as he swings through
0-1.
strike 1. In the
I got
dirt,
1 ball, 1
and the
strike.
count even 1-1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Happ has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with
That's a
some
ball.
authority instead of a fly out to left.
Biz
1-0.
Mackey stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to
He's out.
first. And Mackey is set down at first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one is
0-1.
upstairs.
You know, this group
Counts
of
1-0.
hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. And now the first baseman. And
Ball
that's
back
outside.
outside.
Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
101 on the gun.
1
Swing
ball,
and a
2
miss.
strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Top of the 3rd. No score. stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That clips the corner. Just missed.
1-1.
That's down and in. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Goes down looking. Now the third baseman. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Late swing fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
And that's a fair ball. And he's got a double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Kelly just threw that
No balls,
fastball
2
by
strikes.
him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, Oscar Charleston. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss as he was
0-1's
late
the
that
count.
time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position.
No balls, 2
Just really
strikes.
impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in Denver,
Leading off
here's
for
Ketel
Sugar
Marte.
Land, the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That one fouled off. Just
Inside ball.
missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next
No
one
bets
off the plate
Ball 2.
inside. Ball 2. That one ripped, but foul. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball one, no strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the righty deals. Swung on, popped up left side. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. It's 1-0. And now batting, Mike Trout. Strike 1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging.
The first
Here's Bryce
baseman, number
Harper.
3.
His first at bat was a strikeout.
Harper.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one fouled off. And 1 and 2.
Outside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 down, base
Now
is empty.
batting,
Francisco
the
Lindor
Francisco
getting ready to hit.
Lindor.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, no strikes. Oh, that's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's a strike. 3 and 1. There's a strike.
2. Count is 3 and 2.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Man at first. Biz Mackey at the plate now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
We go to the
for
top of the
Predators,
5th. Ian
the
Happ
left
up to hit.
Ian Happ.
Ryan back to work. And that
Ball
one is inside.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lindor sends it across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Willie Castro. Struck out swinging his first time. Dives. What a play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. And that is out of play.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting
Now
up the
batting,
Ks. That's
number 5.
number 11. Here's the third baseman. Doubled his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Ramirez. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning. Moving along. 2
Now
quick
batting,
outs.
number 6.
Now it's the second baseman. This one in the air. Johnson makes the catch. Inning over. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. That one in triple digits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next to hit, number 23. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Grounder might be 2. He gets to it with a slide. There's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
That's a great play, and the double play opportunity still available.
Now it's the right fielder.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball still 0-2. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Marte up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Armstrong makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Left fielder.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ball 1 low.
Down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Here's Trout. Both 2 in this one.
Trout.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The count.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Center field. Castro under it and makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one in the air center field. One up, one down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh has grounded out a couple of times.
Raleigh.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Crow Armstrong ranges back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
First pitch just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees. And now 2-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Happ makes the play, and there's one away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Mackey at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1's the count.
And that one almost hit him.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Now fly ball to right center. Castro pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Willie Castro. Santana back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. He's got it. Out number 2. And here's the first baseman. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, number 5. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Now,
he has a great slider with tons of movement.
Chapman.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Brings it in, 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 6 in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Oscar Charleston. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
He was late there, strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Castro makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, number 18. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just got to have to tip your cap on that hit.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems. Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Squeezes it, and there are 2 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Here's the catcher,
Now pitching.
Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this
Raleigh.
game.
Fingers.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push
0-1
things with his
count.
speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Man on second, 2 down. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field,
off
bottom
for
of the
the
ninth. Now the
The
number
left fielder,
2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
That pitch started in
No ball,
and
2 strikes.
ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very.
And a swing and a miss. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And
That's out.
just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So here is Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good
0-1's
sinker.
the
As a
count.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
that's
missed.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Into the second deck it goes, and they walk it off. And your final. All right, ready to go here. And now Ketel Marte. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Who's big? 7:00.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger,
1 ball,
he's not worried
2
if he
strikes.
gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fouled off left side. The wind to kick the pitch.
0-1.
And it is
Nope,
2-1.
inside, ball 2.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Inside,
in.
just missed. Foul ball.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3-2. What a stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one at triple digits. Johnson, the
0-1's
lefty
the
who
count.
lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider,
0-1.
a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And
Two
that
balls,
skips
1
in the
strike.
dirt. And that
Ball
one
3.
missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
The count is full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Off
And
the plate, ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're
1
going to have a
ball,
chance
2
to go
strikes.
for a double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Ketel Marte, the batter now as he swings and
0-1.
misses for strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No
Well, that's
balls, 2
today's
strikes.
style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and
0-1.
big-time pop at the plate.
1
Man
ball,
at
2
first,
strikes,
1
the count.
away. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Fought off foul. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. This one popped up. And that's the inning. And we're back. Top of the second. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Schemes back to work. That's outside. And it's 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Here's a 2-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter is George Springer. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hank at first, one gone. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Steps off and looks to first. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Number 5 at the plate now as he chases after that.
Ball 1's the count.
No score here in the second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Another, and that's 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. And that's down and away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Now one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now Ted Simmons.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that misses as well.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Johnson makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Runner on the move. In there for strike 3. Throw to second. Out there. And back here in Denver. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now here is number 23. Foul ball there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Make it 4
strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bryce Eldridge now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the batting order turns over. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 outs. Strike 3. And now. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, number 5.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, number 5.
First pitch misses. That one at triple digits.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Snags it for the second out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Dominguez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 4th inning underway. No score. Little chopper rolls foul. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one smashed down the right field line. Falls it in for the out. 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. And strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Soto really on his horse for it. And he makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss there.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Got swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting. The
Ketel
second
Marte
baseman,
up to the
Ketel
plate.
Marte.
And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball one.
misses for ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And there's a
Ball
ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a
2-2
miss.
the count.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. Aaron on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. They get the out on Marte. Jose Ramirez now at the
third
plate.
baseman,
First
Jose
time up was a pop out.
Ramirez.
They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Basallo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And down on strikes he goes, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. Number 5 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one at triple digits.
0-2 is the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's back here in Denver. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Late on that fastball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Off the mark there. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Strikes him out with 102. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he'll be safe at first. Now it's the shortstop. Went down on strikes his first time through. Base hit center field. And they had their first base runner since the second inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Number 5, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Inside
and misses inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Now this one gets through. One runs in, around third. In to score from first.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. Pedro Martinez on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Schwarber over at first with one away. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And now it's Juan Soto. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 23. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that one hit 97 on the go.
2 strikes.
Right side. And foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Marte hustling after it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Man on second, 2 down. Beltran has this one sized up and makes the grab. And bottom of the 6th, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel
Martinez back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 4-0. Now it's going to be Jose Ramirez. Tap foul at the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled over to first. And Ramirez is set down. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. A strikeout and a walk. Just missed. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. In there for strike one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is inside ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss for the strike. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field,
off
here's
for
the left
Sugarland,
fielder,
the left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do. With it, drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Billy.
And here is Hank Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Here's George Springer. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the catcher to hit, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Pumping serious gas. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the first baseman, number 5. And he takes a strike. Morejon, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a ball popped in the air. One up, one down. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swung on, belted. Way back. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-0. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This to third. Whips it across. 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. And ring him up. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Here's the center fielder. He swings and fouls one off. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, well, you know, what did she know?
No ball, two
So I
strikes.
made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. And good. And we're back. So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Swings through that.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That one way inside. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. This one in the air. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. He's already homered here in this one. Beltran checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. And another ball.
No strike.
Oh, that one's behind him.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one at triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might.
Oh, that's a strike. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. Wagner back to work.
Ball inside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
Now pitching.
Jose Ramirez will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And it's through for a hit. One down. And now, Hank Aaron. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. That one hammered center field. makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Basallo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2. Bautista is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.